Chino, ready. Ahí viene la cámara. No te muevas.
Hi. Oprah meets Michael's kids. We're missing Blanket. Hey, Blanket. Hi, Oprah. Nice to meet you. Hi. Winfrey with Prince, Paris, and Blanket at the Jackson Estate in L.A. Randy. Hi. Their cousins who also live there welcoming Oprah. Jafar. Okay.
Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine.
Paris, who broke down at her father's memorial service, revealing a side of Michael you might not have imagined. What is your favorite memory of your father?
I just have to say, spending some quality time with me and him.
Pregúntale por el disco.
On the roof when we
Eso no fue él que lo grabó.
We just saw the city of lights when we were eating Snickers. And we had some soda.
And Winfrey grilling Michael's dad.
I never treated Michael like the media tried to say. That never happened. But
he told me, I did that interview with him in 1993, and he told me that you beat him. Oprah pressing Joe Jackson about abuse allegations.
beat or whip?
No. Same thing. It's the same thing when you have welts on your back.
When you say beat.
I know. So you're taking issue with the word beat, right?
I'm taking issue with the word whip.
With the word whip. So what would you say that you use to discipline your children?
He used a strap.
Do you regret those strappings on your children?
No, I don't.
You don't regret it?
No, because they kept them out of jail and I raised them right.
Thank you for coming. So beautiful in blue. Michael's mother, Catherine, fighting back tears in today's exclusive.
I think of my son all through the day, all the time, and I don't like to talk about him because I can hold you from a baby in my arms until he got grown, and that comes to my mind every day.
I want to be with you.
I want to go with you. I don't want to live without you. Sitting by those.
That's very, 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 very hard.
You're so sad.
Yeah. The emotions still raw. Catherine recalling the day Michael's children saw their father in the hospital for the very last time.
They brought the children in, and that was his worst.
His children.
His children.
Prince and Paris.
Parents and the baby, and they were crying. And Paris was, I thought she was going to pass out. And she was just saying, Daddy, I can't make it without you. I want to be with you. I want to go with you. And, I just felt so bad.
For the first time. What was that like?
I guess I was just nervous.
About?
Everything.
What they would say?
Yeah.
Would you fit in? Were you introduced? Did you just show up in class and then they say, we have another student with us today?
They just said, who's new, raise your hand.
Uh-huh.
And then a lot of kids raised their hands.
And then you feel better. Didn't you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Word quickly spread at school as to who Paris's famous father was.
My friend, she didn't know who I was until we went on outdoor ed.
And then what happens? What happens when people discover who you are?
She didn't care.
She didn't care. Don't you like that? People treat you the same. So, Blanket, are you still homeschooled?
Yes.
Yes. Living with your father, did you think that, the rest of the world doesn't know, but did you feel that was sort of a normal, was that normal to you?
Yeah, I kind of felt like no one understood what a good father he was.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say he was the best cook ever.
A cook? Really?
Yes. Everyone's all a cook, like they're surprised to hear it.
Yes, I am.
He was just a normal dad, except for he was, I'd say, the best dad ever.
What could he cook?
He made the best French toast in the world. He just made the best breakfasts in the world.
What do you miss the most?
Because when we did go out without her dad.
Chino, está moviendo mucho la cámara.
He tried to raise us without knowing who he was, but that didn't really go so well.
Pero ese desgraciado no le va a preguntar nada, a ver si es verdad que maldito disco fue él que lo grabó.
Did you appreciate or like being behind the veil or mask at the time?
I appreciated it.
Yeah. Did you understand that it was to
It wasn't always comfortable, but yeah.
It was to protect you.
13-year-old Prince, the eldest, is a very well-spoken young man with a creative side.
What is it you love to do?
Video games and sports.
Tell her what you want to do.
What do you want to
Produce
do?
movies and direct.
8-year-old Blanket didn't say much today on Oprah, but 12-year-old Paris was delightful.
I'd like to be an actress when I'm older.
Really?
I sometimes do improv.
Oh, do you? Where?
Well, I used to do it with my dad.
But there were also tears today as Michael's mother, Catherine, relived the day her son died, and she got that fateful phone call.
Well, they called me and said, come to the hospital. Michael's in the hospital.
This is short. Who's dead?
He was dead then, but they didn't tell me. My nephew kept telling me, pray, Aunt Kate, just pray.
Ito naman ang palpikot na sa mundo na eh. Ang palpikot na sa mundo na eh.